I'm the president.
2 weeks after protests over proposed tax hikes erupted across the country, Kenya's president sat down with 3 leading Kenyan journalists for a roundtable discussion. During the live interview, Ruto condemned the loss of life during the recent demonstrations against the Finance Bill 2024. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights says it recorded 24 deaths related to the protests. Police used tear gas and water cannons and at times fired live rounds to disperse crowds. Ruto defended the security measures.
I care when there are issues in town where criminals can take advantage of situations and create a situation where the police have to use rubber bullets, the police have to use live bullets in some cases, because that is what an independent police service has to do. And I am sure the police have a record and have an explanation for every incident that they were engaged in.
Ruto said he would implement measures to cut costs after abandoning the tax measures meant to raise $2.6 billion. The president had earlier announced that he would withdraw the contentious finance bill from becoming law.
There is no need for the office of the First Lady or Second Lady.
Third Lady.
These are offices that were there. But because we have to live within our means, those offices from tomorrow, this new budget which is starting tomorrow, they will not be part of our equation. Because in the face of what has happened, we have to trim down every other area.
The finance bill had proposed a raft of tax hikes on commodities including bread and cooking oil. Through this, the government aimed to raise additional revenue to fund its debt obligations. The bill's withdrawal now puts Kenya's $3.6 billion loan program with the International Monetary Fund at risk.
I am going to take action. I am going to work on this. I know what we should do, but I am also not going to be reckless and take the country into a crisis. I will make sure that I act responsibly and listening to what the people of Kenya are saying.
Ruto insisted that his administration would conduct thorough investigations and track down those who invaded and touched Parliament, the judiciary and other government offices. He also expressed the intention to engage with Kenyan youth in dialogue to chart the way forward. On social media platforms, however, Kenyan youth circulated calls for continued protests and acts of civil disobedience in coming days. CGTN.